Flashback. The 8-year-old version of me is in my grandma's kitchen baking cookies. And I'm not just talking your run-of-the-mill chocolate chip cookies. I'm talking chocolate covered biscotti. Biscotti in Italian means biscuit, and it originated in the town of Creta. But I'm not going to tell you about the history. I am going to tell you how to make it by gathering the ingredients, mixing the batter, shaping the cookies, baking, not burning the cookies, and finally decorating them. The first step is gathering the ingredients. The things that you will need and the supplies are easily accessible in your local grocery store, or most of them you will just have at home. You will need a stick of unsalted butter, 1 1/4 cups of sugar, 2 eggs, vanilla extract, almond extract, 2 1/2 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a cup of sliced almonds. You can toast them if you want, it just adds more flavor. 2/3 cup of mini chocolate chips. You can use white, dark, or milk, whatever you like, and Heath Bar Toffee Bits, or any other candy bar that you like. The supplies you will need: an electric mixer, 2 large bowls, a baking sheet, 1 smaller bowl, wooden spoons, a knife, and a fork. The electric mixer is not necessary, but it makes everything easier, faster, and much, much cleaner. Step 2, mixing the batter. But first, preheat your oven to 350 degrees so it is hot when we are ready to put the cookies in. Now you may know that you have to separately mix the 2 wet and dry batters before combining them. This helps the gluten form easier and makes the cookies better. The wet mixes is the egg, sugar, butter, milk, anything like that. And your dry is your flour, baking powder, and salt. And then you incorporate them together. So, in your electric mixer, beat the butter and sugar until they're fluffy, and then one by one add the eggs. And then put it in add the extracts, and then take that bowl out of the electric mixer, cover it, and put it in the fridge while you are mixing the dry ingredients. Put the flour, baking powder, and salt into one bowl, but not under the electric mixer because that will cause a very big mess. And just mix it with the big wooden spoon. And then take the wet ingredients out of the fridge and put it back underneath the electric mixer, and in small increments add the dry ingredients until it's all in the wet and incorporated, and then for 15 to 30 extra seconds add it until it is all mixed in, and then take it out of the electric mixer and hand stir in the almonds, Heath Bar, and chocolate chips. Steps 4 and 5, put them together because it's just kind of easier. Shaping and baking the cookies. So take the batter and put it into 4 even pieces and 4 even logs, and then put it onto a non-stick cookie sheet into the 350 degree oven for 30 minutes until it's golden brown and firm on top. And then you slice them. Now you can slice it however you want, but the traditional way to do it, what we do in my family, is you slice it on a slant, about 1.5 to 2.5 inches apart, however big you want your cookies. And then the fun part, decorating the cookies. You will need some extra ingredients which I didn't mention before. You will need 1 heaping teaspoon of Crisco, 6 ounces of chocolate chips, again whatever your preference, and then put them in the smaller bowl and in the microwave for increments of 7 seconds, stirring in between to make sure it's completely melted and doesn't burn. And then dip your cookies into the melted chocolate, and then you can add toppings like sprinkles or anything like that, and then you put it back on the cookie sheet or on a different plate to refrigerate so it's hardened. And then, why would you make these? Well, they're such a delicious snack. It's so simple to make. And if you just follow these 5 steps by gathering the ingredients, mixing the batter, shaping and baking the cookies, and finally decorating them, you will make many memories that will last long after your cookie jar is empty. Thank you.